Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Hayes, North Carolina, where Ashe County comes in to face the North Wilkes Vikings. And Mark, if you like offense, I think you've come to the right place.
Yeah, we got, of course, according to Max Preps, we got the two highest-rated throwing quarterbacks in the league, and Ashe County's also boasting the best running back in the league as far as stats and everything goes. So I'm expecting maybe a shootout, but defense has been much maligned through the years. But I tell you, they played lights out this year, so I think they'll be ready to play.
We'll get right into our Sky Zone points to know, and the first point tonight is Huskies need to get off to a fast start. When they've gotten off to a fast start against Avery, West Caldwell, and last week against Elkin, they've had blowout victories. But when they struggle to start, like against Allegheny, they've really just struggled throughout the game. Yeah,
which we talk about that all the time. They need to get off to a fast start, just like North Wilkes sitting over there saying they need to get off to a fast start. But it is seems like you said, it is key for us to really get off to a fast start, feel good about ourselves and everything, and seems like we do play better.
Our second point to know for the Sky Zone points to know is keep the turnovers and penalties down. We did a great job of that last week. I think we only had really one drive-killing penalty, and the Huskies just come out and just had a good flow to the offense.
Yeah, and the big thing is, and we talked about it last week, and we'll talk about it again this week, got to win the turnover battle. We did not turn the ball over last week, which is very good in a long time, especially as much as we throw it and everything. But we, like you say, we didn't have many penalties offensively. We didn't have many penalties defensively. I told somebody during the week that it was probably as good a football game as they'd played all year last week.
I'd agree with that. And our third Sky Zone points to know is the defense needs to stay hot. They've really flew to the football the last few weeks. They've made great tackles, haven't gotten beat on the outside or deep, and they need to continue that tonight.
Yeah, they've been sort of at times bend but don't break, but like you said, they've done a good job keeping, containing other team's speed and not letting them get outside and really just, now this team, watching them on film, they run a lot of quick screens outside to the Brown kid, which we'll talk about him later on tonight. He's a very fast kid and one of North Wilkes' best athletes.
And our Dr. Pepper players to watch first for Ashe County is Timothy Peterson. Peterson, as you mentioned, is closing in on 1,000 yards rushing, and he hopes to break that tonight. Right now, he has 954 yards on the year with 13 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course, he's a key. It seems to go better when we can do both, run and pass. They can't pick one thing to stop. And like you said, we sort of talked about it on the way down here. I'd like to see Mr. Peterson get that 50 yards on, one carry here to start the game or something. But anyway, he's been real good, but you got to give the guys up front some credit. Well, a lot of credit. That senior line with just one junior has really had a solid year. Of course, and they just need to continue that because, hey, football's pretty simple. If you can't block and tackle, you're not going to win many football games.
And speaking of blocking, we'll get right into the North Wilkes Dr. Pepper player to watch. That is Jacob Combs. He's the big offensive and defensive lineman for the Vikings, and he stands at 6'5", 285. And when the Vikings run the ball, they typically run it right behind him.
Yeah, he's, of course, like you said, Western Carolina commit, a big kid, played good up there last year. And, the big thing with him, one thing that might worry me, he is in that nose guard position. Of course, our blocking schemes, a lot of times we do double team the nose guard, so maybe, but him getting his hands up in the passing lanes, I think we need to get him at his legs so he can't get his hands up. But, yeah, it's going to be a key blocking that big guy tonight.
And, Mark, tonight the Huskies come in 2-0 in conference and a winning record.
Yeah, both teams 4-2. Of course, North Wilkes is 0-2 in the league. We're 2-0 in the league. Homecoming night for North Wilkes. Of course, North Wilkes has probably played the two top teams in the league in their first two games. Last week they got blowed out, but East Wilkes game was a good close game. I'm looking for a barn burner down here tonight.
Yeah, both teams really want to come out and just throw the ball around. The Huskies have won the toss and will elect to receive, so we'll see the Huskies offense come out to start. And as we talk about the Huskies offense, we'll talk a little bit about the quarterback, Luke Hudler. Hudler comes in tonight as one of the league-leading passers in the conference. Hudler comes in tonight with a quarterback rating of 106.8.
He's been pretty accurate. Of course, he's not thrown it as much, but his completion percentage is a lot higher this year. His yardage has not been as much, which, that comes along with the running game. And, you know, I talk to him all the time. I really don't think he cares about any of that stuff. He just wants to win football games here on his senior year.
In 6 games, Hudler's completed 95 passes with 1,425 yards and 14 touchdowns.
And also 8 interceptions.
I don't talk about it. It's a jinx. I don't talk about it.
So far, good. And of course, you know, like I say, big thing is last week he had no interceptions and no turnovers. So we just don't need to fumble, turn the ball over, or whatever. But we're getting ready to kick this thing off and see what happens.
Peterson and Shepard are back deep for the Huskies. Still have yet to see Poe return to that deep threat.
Well, yeah, they may, you know, with the neck injury or whatever a couple weeks ago, they may try to keep him out of that position just as a safety precaution or whatever. So they got 2 pretty capable people back there. So let's see. Hey, we'll take getting off to a good start with a return right here. But it's a huge game tonight.
It is a huge game. Very warm game tonight here in Hayes.
It ain't that bad. Pretty good night for football. But, yeah, it's a little humid down here, but it ain't as hot as it could be.
17,
Vikings get ready to kick the ball off to start football Friday night here from North Wilkes High School. The kick is in the air. Shepard will take it at the 20. Pushes Peterson out of his way, gets up the middle. He's going to get all back to the 43-yard line. Great starting field position for the Huskies.
Yeah, good return. Pretty good blocking right there. He just got up in there and got behind his blocking and then picked his way up through there. Nice run right there. So we're going to start with good field position. Let's see what kind of start we get off to.
Hudler in this Husky offense, it's going to start at about the 44-yard line. Huskies will be driving left to right. Hudler in the gun. Fakes the handoff to Peterson, throws the out to Poe. It's completed just shy. Going to pick up maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, that's just basically a little timing route right there. Come out, pick up 5 yards on first down. So a pretty good start there. And just, you know, we just got to stay steady like we talked about earlier. And, you know, we really been playing good offensively since the second half of the Allegheny game.
And the handoff is to Peterson up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He's going to battle and maybe get 2 yards. That was all Peterson.
Pretty good run right there. You know, a positive gain there. I think we come out and passed on first down because we've been pretty, you know, most of the year just handing it off Peterson first down. So, of course, early in the game, big third down conversion right here. We've been pretty good on third down this year.
Huskies come out with 4 wide. And he gets it to Shepard right at the first down marker. He turns upfield. Going to get to the 38-yard line. Good pickup on third down.
Yeah, just a little combination route right there. Line give him plenty of time. Shepard runs a good route, catches it, turns upfield, and gets some yards after the catch there. Nice play.
Huskies going to go quick. Hudler's already back up to the line there, lining up as soon as they mark it. And Timothy Peterson got a huge hole. He's up to the 20-yard line. Great run by Peterson. Great blocking by that line.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, we've said it before. No, I probably couldn't have, but he had a monster hole right there. I thought he was going to take that thing to the house there, but just a good job. Early time out here by North Wilkes, but we come off the ball right there. And big boys up front open a huge hole for Mr. Peterson to go through right there.
Yeah, North Wilkes going to take an early timeout, and from where we're sitting, I can hear the coach yelling.
Yeah, he is not real happy. Don't think he likes the way his team's coming out so far here. But of course, a lot of football game left to play. But just so far, just a great start for this Ashe County team.
So we'll be 1st and 10 from the 23. Still 0-0. Huskies opening drive. 11:05 to go here in the first. See what this Huskies offense can do now on first down. They do come back out with 4 wide receivers. Poe and Christopherson to the top. Cold Iron and Shepard to the near sideline. They motion Christopherson. And he was looking for Poe the whole way. And as the safety come up, it was close to being picked off there.
Yeah, personally, myself right there, he needs to read that safety a little better. He may could break on that, but he's trying to get it in there. Pretty decent throw, just overshot him a little bit.
So brings up 2nd and 10 from the 23. Opening drive of tonight's game. Butler looks to throw on 2nd down. He throws out. It's completed a cold iron up to about the 10-yard line. Be really close to a first down. And it is a first down.
Yeah, it looks like another one of those just sort of, well, not really a timing. We cleared it out. The line, you got to give him credit, give him plenty of time to look around, and he found his receiver there, and they pick up a first down. So they're first and, well, they're just outside the 10-yard line here.
It'll be 1st and 10 for about the 11-yard line for the Huskies. And the handoff is to Peterson up the middle. He spins off another guy, and he is going to go into the end zone for a Husky touchdown. Timothy Peterson on the opening drive gets the Huskies on the board.
I tell you what, that was a 11-yard touchdown run right there. Line done a pretty decent job, but there was a lot of that done after contact by Mr. Peterson. Just a good hard run right there to get in the end zone.
So Peterson will come on for the PAT. Huskies on the board early with 10:34 to go here in the first. 6-0 score on the opening drive.
Number 44, Timothy Peterson.
And the PAT is up and good. And we'll take another look at that Timothy Peterson touchdown run on our K&K stitch and screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Ashe County Huskies 7 plays to go 72 yards, and it ended in an 11-yard touchdown run by Timothy Peterson. And Peterson also added the extra point, so that brings your score with 10:34 left in the first quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 7, North Wilkes Vikings 0.
So now as the Huskies get ready to kick this ball off, we've yet to talk about it, Mark. We've yet to talk about it, but North Wilkes has a pretty decent sophomore quarterback tonight.
He's second leading passer in the league. He threw for over 1,000 yards. I think he's got 10 or so touchdowns. Yeah, he's a pretty talented kid. They like to get it out in the flats to the Browns kids. So we're going to get a chance to see this defense for the first time tonight. So maybe they'll come out, the offense come out and done their job. And so far this year, this team's really fed off of each other.
And Peterson kicks the ball off. Good kick. Down to about the 5-yard line. Vikings take over there and get it up the middle to about the 25-yard line where he be brought down there.
Down by number.
Get in there and tackle.
One quick score update. East Wilkes has scored. They are up 7-0 on Starmount.
That's a big game, conference standing wise. Also, they're all big now, though. We're getting into the thick of this. So,
and starting play, our Dr. Pepper player to watch, Combs, is going to have to come out probably for an equipment.
Might have some blood or something on him. He don't look like he's hurt or anything. Might just be some blood or equipment, something. Or yeah, it looks like he's
cleaning some blood off of it.
Yeah.
Vikings look to throw on first down. They got the screen pass. Trying to set that screen pass that they like to throw, and it just dropped it.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, man, they do run that little screen pass a whole lot. Try to get it out there to some speed and get a couple blocks and get him out there in field. We looked like we had it covered pretty good. Passed a little high, and they just dropped it there.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Huskies defense shift. Zach Baer in the backfield. They throw out the screen to this side, and there's Christopherson holding on, and then a host of Huskies just come in and clean up.
I tell you what, Kai Christopherson and these cornerbacks out here played that, and your defensive end and everybody just played that really well. They strung it out. They didn't get in a hurry to try to just run in there and make a tackle. Kai played off his blocks, and then, like you said, his buddies come to help. Just a real good defensive play right there.
Seeing Keenan Witherspoon get some time in the secondary tonight.
Yeah, with probably with McKenzie being out tonight, that's why you're seeing Keenan. But, hey, we got a lot of confidence in him. So
Huskies get pressure on third down. He tries to run, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of about a yard.
Yeah, just a good job right there. The secondary looked like they had him covered pretty good, and the protection finally broke down in that front four, gets in there and makes a tackle. So we're forcing a punt on the first series here. So, hey, we're going to say it again. This defense, a lot of game, but they really come out here and they set the tone for themselves. So offense got to come back out again. First here, let's see what we can do with the punt return.
It was a quick 3-and-out for the Vikings now. Shepard stands on about the 40-yard line. He's going to back up to about the 45. 9:09 to go here in the first. Huskies leading 7-0, getting ready to get the football back. And it's a low punt. Going to take a bounce. And Huskies just get away, and it's going to roll dead at the 45. It's a great field position once again for this Huskies offense.
Yeah, going to start with good field position again. Like you say, good job there. Not a very good kick, but great job by the offense. Let's see if this offense can come out and stay hot. Mistake-free football and just keep moving the chains.
Hutler's going to come out with 4 wide receivers. Peterson to his right. 8:52 to go here in the first. We were at North Wilkes High School. Huskies lead 7-0. And handoff is to Peterson on first down. He makes one guy miss, but then the ball comes loose. Then it's recovered. Recovered by number 72, Tyler Harmon.
Yeah, we probably lost about 3 yards right there, and that play just looked sort of funny from the get-go. I don't know. It just wasn't. I don't know. It looked funny. Peterson tried to bounce it out. Luckily, Harmon was there to pick up the fumble because, like we said, we just can't turn the ball over.
Brings up 2nd and 14 from the 41 for the Huskies. Huskies lead 7-0. Hutler looks to throw on second down. He gets it out to Poe, and the corner broke, but it was incomplete.
Yeah, pretty good throw. Poe comes down with that a whole lot, so going to bring up a big 3rd and 14 here. We just need to be careful. Corner did break on that pretty good, but just didn't connect on that one.
So we see Poe and Christopherson's at the top. Hutler looks to throw.
Got cold iron.
He throws it to Shepard. Shepard's trying to break a tackle, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. We'll see what the coaching staff wants to do. They'll bring a 4th and about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, this defense is playing really good. I don't know that I disagree with this call right here, so we're going to go for it right here at the 50. Defense is playing good. Not a big, huge play here.
Hutler with 4 wide receivers on 4th down. Peterson to his right, takes the snap, looks to throw. They got pressure up the middle and is batted down. And the Vikings will take over on downs. So now this Husky defense has to come out and do their job once again.
Yeah, boy. Of course, we're going to give him good field position right there. Ball just batted down. We had Peterson over here open. We just didn't get it completed. Not a bad, pretty safe play. Not a bad job. Peterson had some room. We just didn't connect on it. So, as we say, defense going to have to pick us up right here.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Vikings, trailing 7-0 here in the first. They pitch it to number 2. He tries to get to the outside on the sweep. Huskies try to stretch it out. He is tackled. Couldn't tell if that was Blevins or Bear over there.
I couldn't really tell neither, but just, of course, they've come out throwing the quick screens. Now they decided maybe they're going to run the football a little bit. Got it picked up a nice play there on first down.
Brings up 2nd and short for the Vikings. It was Blevins on the tackle for the Huskies.
Go, man!
High snap handle. They're going to try the same play to this side. And Blevins just over pursues, but there's Christopherson cleaning up for the Huskies.
Yeah, going to be a close to the first down right there, but pretty good job right there. We had Ryan Blevins just overrun it a little bit. If he breaks down right there, he might drop him for a loss, but it is a first down. So, but that look like it's getting ready to be a big play. We're running to the football and doing a good job, so.
Yeah, running to the football, one of those things that always worries me is some kind of misdirection or reverse.
Yeah, they got to stay disciplined.
So 1st and 10 from the 41 for the Vikings. They motion a man once again, hand off up the middle to number 2. And minimal gain there on first down.
Dylan Church straight up.
That's Dylan Church on the carry for the Vikings.
Yeah, did a pretty good job by the front four right there. He picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Of course, you know, that's a pretty decent job on first down. But like I say, this defense just got to hang in here and keep playing. But North looks like maybe they got their feet under them a little bit here.
Yeah, offense seems to have a flow to it, and they seem to be moving a lot better. Misdirected play. The quarterback went one way, the back went the other. And that's going to be a good break for the Huskies.
Yeah, boy, just miscue by them, a mental mistake by them right there. We drop them for about a 2-yard loss, and looked like Zach was going to get the pitch there for a minute, but so bring up a huge third and whatever, and I'd say you're going to go for it right here, so it's 2-down territory.
Huskies defensive line switches. They're going to throw the screen once again because Zach Bear got in the backfield real quick. The Huskies are all over it.
They have, which I know they've been coached on this screen game this week because Luke talked about it, but they're doing a great job covering the screen and going to bring up 4th down here, and I think this, they're going to go for it right here. It's going to bring up 4th and 9, so maybe, no? Well, we're getting in punt position. Don't get in punt.
Kilby on the tackle on 3rd down. Will be 4th and 7 for the Vikings. Look to throw. He's got all day to throw. Zach Bear finally breaks through, and there's going to be a flag down. Be a hold.
I think it's going to be a hold, or maybe surely not a late hit. I know one thing that unless they've changed everything, the referee protects the quarterback. So I hope he ain't throwing a late hit from there.
That looks like a hold against North Wilkes. So now
Was the play incomplete?
No, it's completed pass.
Did they get? Yeah, they got enough for a first down, so they're going to back them up.
So now we might see the punt team come out for the Vikings. And it looks like the punt team is going to come out. 5:13 to go here in the first. Huskies leading 7-0.
Holding penalty marked off. That'll mark the ball back to.
So a little bit of a break there by the Huskies, but give them credit. I mean, of course, he had, like you said, he had a whole lot of time to begin with, and then pressure breakdown, and we just hustled in there and got to him and caused a hold.
Good punt, and it backs Shepard up to the 20. He catches it, and it looks like he signaled fair catch. I don't think Shepard knew he called a fair catch.
But he needs to be careful taking off running there. They could throw a flag on that. But anyway, going to have, I guess, decent here. We just need to put a drive together. You know, last time we moved the ball, of course, North's defense played a lot better. So we just need to see if we can get back in the groove here and put some more points on the board.
Huskies come out with 4 wide receivers, Shepard and Coldiron to this side, Christofferson and Poe to the far side. And the handoff is on first down. No, Hudler's going to keep it on the zone read.
Well, he's going to have to do that some to keep him honest, to keep him from crashing down in there on Peterson. He's not the best runner in the world. I don't think he's near as bad as he thinks he is, but he's going to have to do that some so to keep him off of Peterson.
2nd and
7 for the Huskies. And they give it to Peterson on the misdirection. He's got a huge hole across the 40, 50, 40, 30. He's not going to be called. Timothy Peterson on his 2nd touchdown in the first quarter. That will get Timothy Peterson over 1,000 yards on the year.
Absolutely. Like we talked about, the little run by Hudler before that helps you more than you think. And hey, give the credit, a huge hole again for Peterson to run through.
So we'll see Peterson come on for the PAT. And the PAT is blocked and no good. So brings the score 13-0. And we'll take another look on that huge Timothy Peterson touchdown run here on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, of course, it didn't take the Huskies long there. Your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 2 plays to go 73 yards. It ended in a Timothy Peterson 60-yard touchdown run. The extra point was blocked by North Wilkes, so that brings your score with 4:21 left in the first quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 13, North Wilkes Vikings 0.
How long is his battery last on that?
Oh, this phone is starting. And as we get ready for the kickoff here, of course, last drive there, North did look like they was getting their feet under them a little bit, moving the football. But this defense, of course, bend but don't break, made some good plays. They're really playing good. We just need to cover a kick here and just keep playing the way we're playing right now. And a lot of football to play, though.
Some other scores from around the area. Elkin is up on Wilkes Central right now, 7-0, and he's still up 7-0 over Starmount.
33, Zach
Baird to kick off for the Huskies.
Yeah, I guess Peterson need a little bit of a break right there.
Brown on the return for, and the ball's out, and a flag comes flying. It's a pretty good arm on that official.
Yeah, the ball did come out. I guess they're calling him down. We did have a flag there, unless he was trying to throw his beanbag that far, but I don't think so. We'll see what the flag here is.
Yeah, we hope it's not one of them face masks. They're marking the Vikings back.
Yeah, looks like they got holding on the Vikings there, so they'll mark that off from the end of the run. And, of course, back the Vikings up a little bit. But, hey, you know me, Farmer, I worry through the whole game. So we got a lot of football here to play, just off to a great start, and I hope this defense just keeps bringing it.
4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings take over from the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Huskies lead 13-0. Two-back set for the Vikings. They hand it off on first down, and he's going to get 3 or 4 yards for a bunch of Huskies just right there. Looks like Gabe Bear right there.
Yeah, Gabe, and you had a bunch of them right there. Of course, Logan Richardson, just a bunch of them in there. Now we got somebody down, which is not good. But let's see who that is here in a minute. I hope it's, I believe it's Mr. Bear there, Zach. I don't see him standing that number up, and hopefully there's not maybe just a wind or something, because Zach has had a well of a senior year so far.
Yeah, he's a pretty tough kid. He don't take plays off.
No, he's an important key, in which we've talked about this before. We're not a very deep football team, so we can't afford a whole lot of injuries.
So we'll try to look at some other area scores. See if anything's changed while they attend to Zach Bear. Elkin's still up 7-0 over Wilkes Central. East Wilkes is now up 14-0 over Starmount. Watauga and Hickory are still scoreless. Madison's up 7-6 over Avery County. And while they attend to Zach, we'll just take a break here. So we'll be back for more on our Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Hayes, North Carolina, where Ashe County leads North Wilkes 13-0. We did see Zach Bear walk off under his own power, so that's a good sign.
Couldn't really tell there. He looked like he might have gotten the wind knocked out of him, or maybe below the belt or something there. But where they are checking him out, back of the head a little bit. But he looks to be pretty good shape. But they're going to check him out here.
See Adam Elliott working on him as they look to throw on second down. And he's got all kind of pressure, and he is taken down by Logan Richardson in the backfield. One hand takedown.
Yes, sir. Logan Richardson again. And I tell you, this front four right now, and give the secondary credit, they're covering pretty good, and they're North's keeping them out of there for maybe 2 or 3 seconds. He's going to have to get rid of the ball quicker. We're that front four up there right now is really taking it to him.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Vikings. 3rd and 20 from the 27. He looks to throw, and he's going to hand off on the delay and draw. He's got a pretty big hole, but several Huskies collide there. We might get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, pretty good call, really, by the North Wilkes. Deep in your territory, he runs a draw play right there and does pick up pretty decent yardage, but they're just so far back behind the chains. And one thing I've noticed on these first couple of punt snaps, they've been a little high. So see what we do right here, but we should end up with pretty decent field position again.
Yeah, Shepard standing on the North Wilkes side of the 50. And they get the punt off. Shepard will just let it roll.
That's all right. That's fine.
And it rolls down to about the 43-yard line. Great starting field position for the Huskies.
We have started in good field position basically all night. Of course, had 2 possessions, scored 2 out of the 3, and we ain't never got enough as far as I'm concerned. So we just need to come out here and keep moving the ball because this North Wilkes team can score.
Huskies take over from the 43, 1st and 10 with a 13-0 lead. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hudler with Peterson to his left. And looks to throw the screen out to Poe. He makes one guy miss.
He's behind the line.
Looks like a flag. Going to be a hold probably.
Ball's behind the line of scrimmage. He can block.
Unless he's holding him. Got a little screen pass right there. I don't know what they're calling. Maybe we didn't line up right, or
that's what it looks like.
Looks like illegal formation. So evidently somebody is supposed to be on the line over there and wasn't on the line. That's a shame. That's some pretty good pickup on first down.
Bring up 1st and 15 now for the Huskies. 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies lead 13-0.
Yeah, just, of course, we talked earlier, we got ourselves behind the chains now. Let's see what we can do.
Hudler looks to throw. Gets it out to Poe on the far sideline. He's pushed out of bounds about the 48-yard line. Good pickup on first down. Makes the second, third down much more manageable.
Yeah, got us back inside the chains there, so good job right there. And anytime you get Poe out there in the flats, he can break a tackle there. Good tackle by the North Wilkes defender. So, but yeah, 2nd and 6 is a whole lot better than where we started. So that's a good pickup on first down after we got ourselves behind the chains.
Seen Hutch come back in for the game, look for a run, and it is a run on 2nd down, and Peterson's got nowhere to go.
76, Big Jake Combs on the stop.
And Jake Combs in on that stop, and he's a pretty big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid. Like he said, we might have got back to the line of scrimmage, so Hutch is coming back out. Big third down play right here. We just need to be smart with the football and just pick up what we can pick up. We might, get 4th and 1. We might go for it here. So just be smart with the football.
Huskies look to throw on 3rd down. He gets it across the middle to Cold Iron. He has got the first down at the 40. And he finally goes down to 40. I'm really worried he's going to fumble that football right there.
Well, great job by Cole with Cold Iron right there. Did put 2 hands on the ball, and you cannot fault a kid for fighting right there. But that's a lot of times when that ball gets jerked out. Just a great job right there, though. Good pickup on first down. So just keep moving the chains.
We 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Huskies. They lead 13-0 with just under a minute and a half to go here in the first. Hudler turns around, hands off to Peterson. He's got a big hole. He spins, make another guy miss. Turns it upfield and finally pushed out of bounds. But not going to be another Husky first down.
Yeah, nice little hole. Peterson gets to the outside and picks up about 10 or 15 right there. This offense is doing a good job right now. Blocking and doing.
And they've really done a nice job mixing their passes and the run up.
They sure are. They're keeping just a good balance of play calling right now.
Hudler with 3 wide receivers to his left. Poe, the lone receiver, to the boundary side. Now they bring Reyna across. And they look to throw. Hudler's got time, gets it to Poe on the shallow route. Good block on that side. And looks like he's probably going to have enough for another first down.
Yeah, he picked up, can't really tell.
That won't be just short of the first down.
About 8 yards there, but he got a really good block by Cold Iron out there to pick up 5 or 6 more yards. So just a good job right there.
Second down and a yard upcoming.
Be 2nd and 1. Just over a minute to go here in the first. Huskies leading 13-0. Hudler in the gun, 3 wide receivers. Hands off to Peterson up the middle. Makes one guy miss, and then he's just a tough kid to bring down.
Yeah, there's not too many people, just one, going to bring this young man down, and he picks up about 3 or 4 yards right there. Of course, the big thing there is he's got the first down, moving the chains. So far, this has been a very good drive. Looks like we got a change at center right here.
Yeah, Baldwin coming on.
Might have an equipment issue here.
Looks like he had a necklace on.
So this looks like this will be something interesting right here. Just not used to it.
See, Peaches moved to center.
Yeah, Peaches, he was the center last year, so pretty good job. We got it off.
And a huge hole for LaCroix. There's a flag down.
We got a flag on the play.
See what the call is on first down.
That was either number 23, Adam Long.
Will be a hold against the Huskies.
Yeah, but a couple of mistakes on this drive here, but we did get a holding call right here, which, we just got to limit them. We'll bring up first and about 15, but we got plenty of time to get it. Looks like Peterson's getting a rest right now, and LaCroix is in the game at running back.
LaCroix to Hudler's right. 4 wide receivers for the Huskies. And he fakes the handoff. And he's got Cold Iron down the middle, and he will score for another Huskies touchdown. And Hudler threaded that one. Great throw by Luke Hudler on the touchdown pass with 18.3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So Peterson now will come on for the PAT. After the great throw by Luke Hudler.
And really, you seen that before the play started. The safety was way over, but he did put it in a small hole. Good catch by Cold Iron right there. Just a good play all the way around. And it's, of course, it's still a lot of ball game left, but a great start.
We'll take another look at that Hudler to Cold Iron touchdown throw. On our K&K Stitching Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 9 plays. They went 65 yards, and it ended in a 30-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Corbin Cold Iron, and Timothy Peterson added the extra point. So with 18 seconds left in the first quarter, that brings your score: Ashe County Huskies 20, North Wilkes Vikings 0.
And we'll try to get these scores updated as much as we can. There's not a lot of cell phone service down here in Hayes.
No, but we're having a good time here. We're perched right in the stands here.
We don't get to sit with the home crowd very often.
No, we're usually with the visitors, so maybe we won't have no hostile people over here tonight. But anyway, so far, just a great start here in this first quarter. Again, I'll say it first quarter, but this Husky football team is looking good right now.
Peterson will kick the ball off for the Huskies. They lead 20-0 with just 18 seconds to go, and they tried a little onside kick, a little trickery.
I think he might have just sort of.
I don't think Hampton's very Hampton right now.
No, we all jumped off sides. No, Coach Hampton that was definitely not the plan. He is not very happy. And hey, if I'm thinking right, the first game of the conference game of the year, these guys with East Wilkes were way behind, and they come back and ended up losing that game by 3 or 4 points. So there's a lot of football to be played, and Coach Hampton, of course, he's it's first quarter, so there's a lot of game to be left in, but he was not happy with that play.
No, he's still pacing on the sideline. So the Huskies will re-kick now from the 35. And Peterson gets into that one. He's going to be taking it about the 15. It drops. Huskies got to get on it. They kind of hesitated. Christopherson's helmet came off.
Yeah, really there. Kyle looked like he was getting ready to dive in there, and it would have been a great hustle play. But right there, that could have been very dangerous for both players, the way that kid went in and we went in. But, yeah, we about come up with the football right there. And I noticed there after Hampton was so mad, he walked down here, and that's where he was wanting Peterson to kick it right towards him in this corner, and he done a much better job.
I don't think it was intended to be an onside kick. I think Peterson just miskicked it.
Yeah, he did. He just miskicked it.
And the Vikings run on first down, and the Huskies tackle them after about a gain of 4.
Yeah, not a bad job right there, strung it out pretty good. Keenan Weatherspoon done a good job playing off his block and making the tackle. North does pick up 5 yards there on first down, but not a bad job at all.
So that will be the end of the first quarter here with the Huskies leading 20-0 from Hayes, North Carolina. We'll be back with the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
First half, so in 6 minutes of clock time, we ask you please report to your designated area so we can get our halftime homecoming festivities kicked off. News from around the Northwest Athletic Conference: Allegheny 20-0 over Starmount. East Wilkes over Starmount.
I'm so excited. Wow.
Allegheny over West Wilkes 14-0. And Elkin up early 7-0 over Wilkes Central. Come on, dude.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. It is 2nd and 6 here for the Vikings. Handoff on second down. And there's Kilby, and hard to see who the other Husky was right there, but great tackle.
Yeah, great job by Kilby. Loss of a yard right there, Kilby, and looked like one of the linebackers. The bad thing here is we got Shepard limping off here a minute. Maybe it's just a Charlie horse, but
it was Ryan Blevins on the team.
Yeah, Ryan Blevins and Kilby just sort of blew that play up right there. So big third down play right here.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Vikings. Come out with 5 wide receivers. And Zach jumps off sides.
Watch them all!
Zach is always trying to get in that backfield as quick as possible.
Yeah.
He's prone to do that every now and then.
He's prone to do that every now and then. He likes that snap count. So that's got did not give him a first down, but that makes your play calling a little
a little easier.
So, but let's see what this Husky defense can come up with right here.
Good push!
And we now probably got another flag. It'll be a false start against them.
Yes, North Wilkes is going to help us out here and give us that 5 yards back. So still 3rd and about, let's call it a 7 or 6 right here. So
yeah, I was a little confused. It was 3rd and 8, and they jumped off sides and went to 3rd and 1. Now they false start, it goes to 3rd and 6. So I'm not.
Yeah, but let's just see if we can come up with a big play right here.
Come on, Danny!
Way back.
They look to throw on 3rd down. It is complete, and it will be close to the first down.
I believe he's going to be a little short. Be interesting to see what the North Wilkes staff here does. He's going
And kind of deep in their own.
It looks like he's going to bring out the punt team.
What would you have went for, Hud?
Got a lot of football left. I think this is the right call. See if your defense, get a turnover or something, maybe get your kick started that way. Of course, hopefully that don't happen. But the way this Huskies offense is going, I don't know. Do you want to give them the football right there? And
we also got to watch, try not to draw off sides.
Yep. He might try to draw us here, so we just got to watch the ball.
And they set up the return. And Shepard's a little confused if he wants to call a fair catch or run with it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good call there, but he's doing a good job back here. It's been Mr. Poe, but he's doing a good job back here. That's a good, the way that ball's spinning, it may have rolled, so good job fielding the punt with the fair catch. I'll take a fair catch all night long, and let's just see if this Husky offense can, because we don't need to let up.
So we'll be 1st and 10 from the 33. Huskies lead 20-0 with 10:28 to go here in the first half. Butler comes out with 4 wide receivers. Peterson is back in the backfield for the Huskies. And they fake the handoff to him. They throw the screen that side to Shepard. He's got a few blockers, and there's a flag. Probably going to be a hold on that side.
Pretty good screenplay there. Looks like we're going to get a holding call against us. So, of course, where we're at, I couldn't really tell. Looked like a pretty daggone good block from here. But anyway, they're a lot closer than we are. So we start this drive off with a mistake. Last time we overcome it, but,
we can't just keep banking on overcoming it.
And we've had some key penalties here in the last couple of drives, and we got to quit doing it. I mean, we just,
Yeah, we talked about in the pregame, that's one thing they couldn't do tonight was have penalties and turnovers. So far, they haven't had any turnovers, but they've had a lot of false starts and holds. So it brings up 1st and 17 for the Huskies. Hand off to Peterson up the middle, and he might gain 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, nice play right there. We're down in our territory a little bit. 20-point lead. We don't want to do anything real crazy here. So pretty nice run there by Peterson to pick up 5 yards.
He's 2nd and 12 now. Butler looks to throw, and he gets it in the middle to Coldiron. He breaks 2 tackles across the 50. Good run by Corbin Coldiron on 2nd down.
They've seen something there in the middle of the field. They're playing, looks like sometimes 2 deep safeties, 1 deep safety, but they're keeping the middle of the field open, and this line's giving Hudler time to survey the field and getting open. So just a nice play right there.
1st and 10, Hudler looks to throw, and he throws. He's got Shepard across the middle. He's running for the corner of the end zone. 10, 5, touchdown, Huskies! Great throw from Hudler to Shepard on the post route. That makes your score 26-0. As Peterson will come on for the PAT, and that was a great throw by Hudler.
Good throw, and I tell you what, Branson Shepard seen the corner of that end zone, seen where the cornerback was, and he just outrun him to the corner of the end zone. Just a great job right there. And I'm going to say it again, give the offensive line all the credit in the world. These guys are doing a stinking well of a job.
So as Peterson's PAT is good, that brings the score 27-0. And we'll take another look at that Hudler to Branson Shepard throw, and then great run after the catch on our K&K stitching screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. Huskies won 75 yards. It took them 4 plays, and it ended in a 45-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Branson Shepard, and Timothy Peterson added the extra points. So with 9:16 left until halftime, that brings the score. Your Ashe County Huskies 27, North Wilkes Vikings 0.
take another look at some scores. East Wilkes is up on Starmount 21-0. Elkin now leads Wilkes Central 13-0. Starmount has scored. It is now 20-8 down in Rhonda. Hickory is up on Watauga 7-0 right now. And Avery and Masson in a close one. Masson 13, Avery 12.
Okay. So Peterson getting set here to kick off. Kicks it deep. Looks like number 1's got it for North Wilkes. And, He's getting...
Good job, Kai.
Hit him to the ground. Nice return there by the North Wilkes player there. Couldn't tell who finally run him out of bounds over there for the Huskies, but this defense, of course, coming back out on the field, and they're pitching. Let's see, 5, looking for their 6th straight quarter of shutout football here. They've got 5 so far in their last 5 quarters of play. So let's see if this team can keep playing as well as they've been playing.
Vikings come out with the receivers, look to throw, gets completed number 1, and he's got a few blockers and finally tackle. No, he's going to break the tackle. He crosses the 50 and finally brought down by Blevins.
Yeah, nice play right there. Of course, they tried that earlier and we tackled them. We missed a couple of tackles there. We got high right there. Pretty good blocking by North Wilkes right there. So good play on their part. But like I said, this defense is sort of being bend but don't break a little bit. But just a good play there by North Wilkes.
This is the first time.
And they try the jet sweep, number 34. And Zach Bear's right there.
I tell you what, that's a pretty good play. You really couldn't tell, but I tell you, Zach Bear shot through there. 5-yard loss right there. So just a big play right there to get them behind the chains. That'll make it 2nd and 15.
And 15.
So with 8:36 to go here in the second quarter, Huskies lead 27-0. It's 2nd and 15 for the Vikings. Chipman comes out with 4 wide receivers. And he passes. He's looking for nothing there. And now he's got a guy breaking down the sideline, incomplete.
Yeah, good job again by the secondary on their coverage. The Wilkes line done a pretty good job right there, giving him plenty of time to throw it, but then it did break down there towards the end, so we're still chasing him, making him throw it on the run. Looked like they had a chance there again, but with him throwing on the run, he just couldn't throw a good ball to complete it.
Yeah, we kind of had double coverage, and one of the guys come up to when he thought he was going to run, and then he ran down the sideline, and they just couldn't complete it.
Yeah, pretty good job by the quarterback, really, but you got to give this secondary a lot of credit.
3rd and long now for the Vikings. Shipman looks to throw, and he rifles it across the middle. And there was a lot of white jerseys there.
A lot of white jerseys, and I tell you what, we covered that pretty decent too. Looks like to me, of course, just up here, Hampton's not very happy, but he's just coaching hard, just making sure there. But going to bring up 4th down, and the Vikings are going to elect probably, looks like, to punt again here.
So it is 4th and 15, 8:08 to go here in the second quarter.
I wonder why they got
Play clock!
And they finally get the punt off. And Shepard will let it roll.
Not now. That's all right.
And a roll about the 15-yard line. So Huskies will take over.
Yeah, got 8 minutes left in the half here. Of course, we're probably in the worst field position of the night that we started with. But let's just see if we can put a drive together because, we've had some mistakes on the last couple of drives, but we've overcome them.
Where are we at?
Heller comes out with 4 wide receivers, 3 to this side, and then in motion Reyna. And handoff to Peterson up the middle, and he's broke another one. And he's going to get, looks like enough for the first down. He was 1 tackle away from taking that one to the house.
Yeah, that's, and it is just such a luxury to have that good running game in the back there. But again, I'm going to say it again.
That line really helps.
I'll tell you, that line is really playing a well of a ball game tonight.
First and 10 once again from the Huskies on the 27. Hudler looks to throw, and he dumps across the middle to Reyna, and it falls incomplete. That's the ball Reyna probably needs to come up with.
Well, he might need to come up with that one, but Hudler held that one, and then he's throwing off his back foot. I would have really liked to seen him just tuck that right there and maybe run a little bit or something. You got to give North credit. They done a good job right there in the coverage because Hudler had time to throw it. Didn't really have nobody open till late.
So 3 wide receivers to this side. Poe, the lone receiver, to the far. Hudler looks to throw. He's got Shepard on the post. He throws a little behind him, but Shepard makes a great adjustment to it and will have the first down. And then a late flag.
Don't know what we got right here, but flag at the, we got 2 flags actually, so see, they're going to have to sort this out, but that was a completed pass there to Shepard for about 15 yards. Nice play right there. So let's check out the penalties here. We do have 2 flags where the one back there in the backfield looks like it's probably holding, and I don't know what we got here.
It's going to be holding. They're probably going to accept the farthest one back.
No, it's refused.
They were both holding.
They were both holding, so they're going to take the holding back there and mark it off from back there again. Just, last couple of times plays, and this one's really going to back us up down here. So we got to be smart with the football right here. We don't want to turn it over and give them any momentum. So it's going to be second and
the scoreboard says 2nd and 20. Ball from the 10 with 7:35 to go here in the first half. Huskies lead 27-0. And another flag.
We had a pretty good flow to this thing in the first half, and now we're just...
This back judge is... Oh, they never picked the flag up.
He's... I can't think of his name. You lay off. He's pretty good official. He's
got a heck of an arm. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he does. But anyway, here it's be interesting to see. I would like to see us just hand it to Peterson something here maybe, because North Wilkes is really backed up, so we're not going to get anything deep on them right now.
And we do hand off to Peterson on 2nd and 20, and he's going to get maybe 5 or 6 yards on the carry. This is one of those we're just going to kind of have to chip away here. It's going to be 3rd and long still for the Huskies.
Yeah, and that made it a little better, but it'd be interesting to see here. This coaching staff, I think they're going to try to pick up the first down myself. We just got to make the right play and be careful with the football.
3rd down for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw, and he's got Shepard on a high ball, almost intercepted. And Shepard looking for a flag. Hampton looking for a flag.
Yeah,
the crowd's looking for a flag.
Yeah, he might have got there a little early, but a little bit of a high throw right there. Pretty decent coverage by North Wilkes. We're going to punt for the first time tonight, which we talked about that. We really didn't want to see, but we need to get a good punt out of here. North Wilkes going to end up with a pretty decent field position, so unless he really gets a hold of one right here.
Peterson back to punt for the Huskies. And gets a high punt off it. It will be rather short, and they will take over on the Husky 42-yard line. So great field position for the Vikings here to close out this first half.
Yeah, they're going to have good field position. 6:31 left in the half. Of course, the Huskies are up 26-0 right now. But like we said, this North Wilkes team's got some firepower. So this defense is just going to have to keep doing what they're doing because they have played great so far.
Vikings look to throw, and there's Zach Baer in the backfield, and he will have a sack almost back at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, this, and of course, North Wilkes will take a timeout right here, but again, this defense has just really been lights out again. Zach Baer in there doing an excellent job. Both sides of the football right now are just doing as a team, we're just playing really well right now. Of course, offensively, we're starting to pick up the penalty bug a little bit, but maybe we'll get that fixed. But just tremendous job so far.
And we'll see if we can get the scores to update while we have a timeout on the field. Looks like Elkin is up 14-0. East Wilkes is up over on Starmount 20-8 in the second quarter. Ashe County, of course, up 27-0.
Elkin's up on East.
Madison is up on Avery 20-12. Hickory still leads Watauga 7-0.
No, East is up on Starmount.
Who's Elkin?
Elkin is up on Wilkes Central 14-0. And the Huskies have a 27-0 lead here in Hayes. It's 6:20 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 16 for the Vikings. They hand it off and run on second down. He's got a hole on the left side, and he's going to be back close to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he might have got above it a little bit. Good, looked like good hard running over there by number 32 to Lindeman, I believe is what they said his name was. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. Of course, they're probably in 2-down territory here unless they take a sack or something. So, of course, the clock's well, no, he went out of bounds. So we just need to keep playing, man.
Will be 3rd and 9, and they look to run once again around that left side, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. And Linderman again, and they just kind of running behind their big lineman.
Yeah, they are right now. Decided maybe to do away with some of this quick screen game, but you know, going to bring up 4th and 3. So big 3rd down play here for the Huskies to see if we can get this offense back on the field and see what happens here.
And the handoff once again right behind him, and it's going to be awfully close, Mark.
Yeah, it is going to be close. Looks like where this guy's is that he did pick up the first down, but not a bad job right there. But again, just keep playing. I mean, they got a first down, but they got a little ways to go here. Just keep pecking away. But it does look like they found something off, like you're saying, they're running behind the big,
big cones.
Big cones on that left side, and they're gaining some yardage.
And look to throw on first down, and he's got a man and a battle for the ball. And Christopherson's right there along with Drake Elliott.
Oh, great coverage right there. Looks like when we knocked it up that it might have sort of fell. I thought, oh my goodness, it's going to fall right in the North Wilkes guy laying on the ground. But yeah, that's great coverage right there by Christopherson and help from Drake Elliott there. So good job.
That was basically just a one receiver route.
Yeah, he was locked in on him the whole time. Of course, they'd run it a little, and I guess they thought they had him play action there and set up a little bit. But
hand off to number 2 across the left side, and Husky defense is right there.
Yeah, and it looks like on this drive that they decided that they're going to run behind Mr. Combs here, and they're picking up. Well, they didn't pick up but about 3 yards right there, according to the sticks over here. It's so not bad.
3rd down for the Vikings. And they look to run and a reverse. The ball's on the field, and it will be down right there. Yeah, big break for the Huskies.
Just another mistake by this North Wilkes defense. Of course, as coaches sometimes, we try to get a little cute. So they were trying a little reverse back or whatever there. So just a big loss right there. Knocks them out, and they're going to punt the football here.
So it looks like they're going to try to pin the Huskies deep. And Shepard's got to be smart here, and anything over his head, he's got to just let it go.
Stand on the 10-yard line, and that's it.
And it's a low snap, and Huskies almost get there. And it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what, we about got there, and Noah Vanoy done a pretty daggone good job not to hit that kicker. I mean, it wouldn't have been enough for a first down, but give Noah Vanoy kudos right there. And, two, you never know what they're going to call if they're going to call it a 5-yarder or a roughing. So good job right there by the defense once again.
Yeah, Noah getting a little, looks like he's been doing some yoga with that mullet he's got going on.
We're going to have to, he told me that mullet is good luck, so we're going to lay off the mullet.
Hudler on 1st and 10, ball on the 24-38 to go. Hand off to Peterson on the right side. He's still on his feet. Good running by Timothy Peterson on first down. Got to pick up 7, maybe 8 yards.
Yeah, got about 7 yards there. And I'm going to tell you right now, 4 minutes left. Of course, I mean, I wouldn't run and go away from what we've been doing. We've been good balance and stuff, but you might see Mr. Peterson get it a couple of times here.
Hudler in the gun, hands it off to Peterson. He makes one guy miss. He's got a huge hole. He's got the first down and then runs through a few Viking defenders and will be tackled at the 48-yard line. Great run by Peterson, and good job of that offensive line once again.
Once again, let's see. Colby Baldwin, Harmon,
Peaches, Kent,
and
Harmon
and Hunter Knight are just doing a wonderful job up there right now.
To be 1st and 10 from the 47 for the Huskies. They lead 27-0. 3:50 to go here in the first half. 3 wide receivers for the Huskies. Hudler looks, hands off to Peterson. He bounces off one guy. He tries to get outside. He's over the 50 and going to be finally taken out of bounds. Good patient run there by Peterson.
Patient run. They sort of North done a pretty decent job stopping that up a little bit. They got a little penetration in our guy pulling, couldn't get there. But Peterson done a good job bouncing it out. Now he's going to come out for a break here, and LaCroix's going to get in there. And you know, LaCroix's one of my favorites. He's just a good, steady little football player.
A little bit of LaCroix and Hutch in the backfield with Hudler. 3 wide receivers, Poe, Shepard, and Coldiron. And he throws the out to Poe. And he tries to make one guy miss. He turns it upfield, and he's got enough for the first down. And down at about the 24-yard line. Another big pickup and first down by the Huskies with just over 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, nice job right there. You know, of course, got to set them. So 3:04 here, putting a nice drive together right here. Golly, he didn't. But anyway.
LaCroix on first down's got a huge hole up the middle. He's finally taken down after a gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Number 32, Lindemann.
Man, I'm telling you what, Bubba. I can get a few right now. I think that offensive line is working on this defensive front for this Vikings right now. So put anybody in there to run it.
They fake LaCroix. They got a pump and go, and they got Poe in the back of the end zone, and it is a Husky touchdown. The double move got him, and the Huskies get in for another touchdown on the Hudler to Poe double move pass. There's your score, 33-0 with 2:34 to go as Peterson comes on for the PAT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it.
Way to go, Austin!
So Peterson will come on for the PAT.
On the point after touchdown.
The kick is up. And it is good. Brings your score 34-0. And we'll take another look at that pass from Hudler to Poe on our K&K stitching screen. Instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. Huskies won 80 yards, took them 6 plays. It was a 20-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. Timothy Peterson added the extra point. That is your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. With 2:34 left until half, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 34, North Wilkes Vikings 0. Now, and as we get ready to kick off here, of course, we just don't need to let up. As far as I'm concerned, you ain't never got enough. So, and let's see, and I don't know if it's on the kids' minds, but let's see if this Husky defense can go, let's say, 6 quarters with scoreless football. I mean, and they've been much maligned over the last few years, which I've said it before the year's over. You got to give these kids credit. They've hung in there, and they're really playing some good football right now. And for some reason here, it looks like Coach Chipman is calling a timeout after we've lined up for the kickoff. He's seen something he didn't like, but he is not a very happy camper with his team tonight.
No, and you know, the Huskies almost recovered that kick. They kind of kicked into that dead zone after they got the penalty. So, you know, he may have felt like the Huskies were going to do that again and probably wasn't lined up where he wanted them.
Yeah, it might not have been, but really, you know, like we said, the onside kick, I think, was totally by accident. As upset as Mr. Hampton got about it. But anyway, he did call a timeout and seen something he didn't like. So like I say, I just want to see if this team can get a shutout here and just keep, 6 quarters.
Keep it rolling.
Unbelievable. As far as I'm concerned right now, player of the game is the defense.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And Peterson will kick it off for the Huskies. Gets into a good kick. Backs him up to about the 12-yard line. And he tries to reverse field. Huskies try to turn him back, and he's finally taken down at about the 38-yard line.
Is that a T or?
I think that's the T.
Okay. Nice return right there. We done a nice job kicking him in the corner over here, but we let him get back to the other side. But good return. Got to give North Wilkes some credit. Nice job with Christopherson and some of them over there staying home like they're supposed to and making the tackle when they come back that way. So right here, you think the defense will still be aggressive, but you got to back up a little bit and not let them, give them any momentum going into the half.
Shipman hands off on first down, and they're going to run across that left side once again, and they're going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, like you said, of course, they've just sort of started here and decided that they're going to run behind their big old lineman that's going to Western Carolina, and just really been working here late in the second half.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Shipman in the gun. Hands off once again on first down, and Zach Barry just ran right by him. And he's going to get about 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, of course, big thing right now is the friends are clock. North Wilkes has no more timeouts. He did use his last timeout, if I'm right, on the kickoff. But
the scoreboard has 0 timeouts as well.
Okay, they're moving the ball good here.
They get to the line and hand it off once again on second down, and the Huskies are right there. LaCroix, and a late flag comes flying.
Yeah, got a flag on the play here. I don't know what we got. Hopefully, I don't think it looked like a face mask or anything from here. See if we got a hold or what's going on.
Number 76.
And let's see what the call is. It is a hold against North Wilkes. So that will back him up.
Because they did that, so yeah, they got some yardage, so take that one.
So we'll replay second down. It's going to make it second and long now. He's backing him way up.
10-yard spot foul marked off against the lights. Back
Got a 2nd and 15 now.
Yeah, huge penalty right there for against North Wilkes, but we still got to play smart. Of course, we've seen some teams score against us at the end of the half, so.
Chipman hands it off on 2nd and long, and they get it back across the 50. Bring up 3rd and about 9 for the Vikings.
Yeah, good job right there. Of course, they're staying over there to that left side, but we'll let them do this all night long as far as that goes. But just can't fall asleep on a long ball right here. So, and I don't know why the officials are stopping the clock now. Official timeout.
3rd and 7.
Get the player off.
And we're going to have a switch. Zach Bear's going to go to linebacker.
Yeah, which he's played there before. Got a blood issue here, so we need to get some blood off of a guy here.
And here comes Zach from that linebacker spot, but he completed on a kind of a hope and a prayer there.
Yeah, Zach is getting some good pressure on right there, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. He got away from it and completed the pass to looks like the tight end right there. So they did pick up the first down. 1:05 left here, and North Wilkes got a little bit going on here.
Yeah, North Wilkes will also get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, like I say, we don't want to give them no momentum right here.
The 1st and 10 from the 31, 1:05 left to go here in the first half. The handoff once again, they're going to run behind their big guard, and the Huskies stop him. after gaining maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, he might have. Well, he gained, like you say, about 5 or 6. But right now, our friend is the clock. So, and what I'm worried about is this quarterback here pulling that ball and throwing it right here. So they're gonna have to take a shot.
He's checking the play.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take a shot here in a minute, you would think.
And he's going to throw on 2nd down. And there's a shot toward the end zone. And Christopherson incomplete. And there's the flag. I don't know about maybe to be on the offense, but looked like good coverage from here.
That looked like awesome coverage from here. We're a long ways away here, but that looked like awesome coverage. He's talking to North Wilkes.
And it is against the Huskies.
I don't agree with that at all. I
thought you said he was your buddy. And
he missed that one. And I will talk to him if I see him after this. But of course, we're a long ways away too. We
are, but we're never wrong.
No, we're never wrong. That sure looked good from here. So now this Husky defense just needs to bow their neck right here. Come on, baby.
33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Huskies leading 34-0. Wilkes is trying to get in the end zone. They set a screen back up to the middle, and he will get in for the touchdown. Well designed, good play call.
Yeah, you got to give the North Wilkes staff some credit right there. That's just an awesome play call. A little middle screen right there, and they stick it in here, give themselves a little momentum. So but we're going to get the ball with 27 seconds left. We got all 3. I don't know what the coaching staff will decide to do here, but give North Wilkes some credit here. They come out, run their 2 minutes offense very well, and stuck one on the board.
And they are on for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. That brings the score 34-7 with 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, we need to, and we got to be careful right here. Like you said, they get the ball first, so we need to field a kick right here, and we got to keep playing. Got a lot of football left, still second half, and like you said, they get the ball to start the second half. So I don't know. If we get a good return here, you might see us try to score. But
I did see one thing that kind of concerns me on the sideline. Gabe Bear has his hand wrapped in ice.
Well, I mean, that is a concern, but I guarantee you it'll have to fall off his arm.
Yeah, they'll have to. They may not even be a hand when he comes back.
I'd be surprised if he's just got ice on it. It'll pretty much have to fall off his arm before he don't go back out there.
So with 27.2 seconds to go, Shepard and Peterson back deep for the Huskies. Huskies do lead 34-7. So that's the first points this Huskies defense given in a long time, Mark.
His first points they've given up in almost 6 quarters.
And maybe even more than that going back to the West Caldwell game. And Hampton is in his ear.
Yeah, he is. He's in his ear, and he handled it well. He don't blame him. I'd be in his ear too.
And a lot of flags in the first half.
Looks like of course the North Wilkes coach not been very happy, Mr. Chipman, and he wasn't real happy there. I don't think he wanted an onside kick. He's telling them to kick it deep, but the kicker either missed it like we did, but of course they jumped offside, so back them up 5, and maybe we'll come up.
Yeah, good. I mean, I've seen us do some crazier things in 25 seconds. So with 25.1 seconds, North Wilkes will have to re-kick the football. Now kicking from the 35. Peterson and Shepard move up to the 25. And they do kick it deep, and it's going to go to Peterson. And he catches it on the run. He up across the 40, up to the 45-yard line. So we'll see what this Huskies offense can do with 20 seconds to go. And, Mark, I know you're a pretty conservative guy, but we also know this coaching staff's not very conservative.
Yeah, they're not. And they got 3 timeouts, so I expect them maybe to try to score here. I don't know. We're fixing to find out.
They come out with 5 wide receivers for the Huskies. Empty back for Hudley. And looks to throw on first down. Got all kinds of time. And he throws it out. Nice pass pass, and Shepard gets out of bounds. A lot of touch on that ball by Hudler.
Yeah, and the corner broke on it pretty decent right there, but he got it in there. Nice job. We got out of bounds. We didn't have to use a timeout. So, nice job right there.
So 12.5 seconds to go. 5 wide receivers once again for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw once again on first down.
Be smart with
He
it.
rolls. He's got a lot of pressure.
Take a side.
And he tries to get out to Shepard, and it goes out of bounds. There's a flag down. Hudler looking for a late hit. Will be a hold against the Huskies. That changes your play call with 5 seconds left.
Your play call. I'm taking a knee with 5 seconds, but you know the coaches can make their own decision. But the thing right there is when he gets out of the pocket right there with this situation, I just seen him run it, take a sack right there. Don't force the ball downfield.
Yeah, throw it is about the third row.
In which I guess he did end up throwing that one out of bounds to the third row, but was it on then?
That's declined. The penalty is declined.
Okay, not a bad move. So I think if you do
Why do you decline it here? Huh?
well, you're not going. You got the time off the clock. You're not going to give them
I mean, it makes you're closer.
I don't know if Luke can get it that far, but he can get it pretty close. So it'd be interesting.
You get a pass interference.
Yeah.
Hudler looks to throw with 5 seconds to go. And he gets it out to Poe. He tries to make a guy miss. He's going to have to go down. And that will end the first half. So at the end of the first half, the Huskies lead 34-7. Wilkes did add his touchdown here late in the second half. We'll be back with more of Sky Zone HG Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Good evening and welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here in Trap Hill, North Carolina at Hayes, and home of the North Wilkes Vikings, where the Huskies lead 34-7. And Mark, it was a pretty good first half for the Huskies.
Oh, an awesome first half for the Huskies, but of course we got some people here in the stands telling them, you got to finish this thing, and they do. If you remember back Elkin last year, I mean, I don't know if we had this big a lead, but we had a pretty good lead, and they come out in the third quarter and got right back in that thing and took the lead. So there's still a lot of football to play, and we got to keep playing and like we say, finish this thing out on the road. So, North Wilkes found a little something there offensively, running behind the big 76 there and stuff. So they did move the ball a little bit, but
they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, that's we talked about that. They get the score before the half, so now they're going to get the kickoff here. This defense needs to come out and keep playing. I mean, they give up 7 points. So on a pass interference call that really helped them set the score up a little bit, but no complaining there. It is just one of those things. But real quick, here's some first half stats. Luke Hudler was 14 for 20 with 226 yards, 3 touchdowns. Timothy Peterson, 14 carries, 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Austin Poe had 6 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. Branson Shepard had 4 catches for 78 yards and a touchdown. And Corbin Coldiron had 4 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown.
And the kickoff's taken at the 20-yard line. And he's up across the 30. He's got a seam. burst his speed up to about the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as you feel a few sprinkles fall here.
Yeah, we do feel a few sprinkles, so maybe if it does rain, that might come into play also. But getting ready here, or we have started the second half, third quarter. Of course, North Wilkes ball. Let's just see if we can put two more good quarters together and finish this thing off.
And Chisholm hands off across the left side, and they just going to run again right behind their big number 76, their big tackle over there.
You know, like we said, the last drive, that's what we saw. So they do it again, and they pick up about 6 yards right there. So that's what they want to do. And we just got to see if we can make an adjustment and get them stopped over there. But I tell you, 76 is moving them out of the way right now.
And they run to that left side once again. And Zach Baer currently tracks him down at about the 50, but not until he's pretty close to a first down.
Yeah, it comes out 2 good 5-yard runs right there. So, North Wilkes looks like I said, they're going to come out here and give us a fight. You know that. This game's a long way from over. They've come out on their first 2 plays. Well, it's short of a first down. So 3rd and 1 here. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. And we cannot fall asleep on the pass because this kid can throw the football.
76 switches this side, so now they're going to run to the right. Huskies are in the backfield, can't locate him. But he does pick up the first down.
Yeah, it looks like a flag did come in late. It's either going to be a hold or maybe a face mask against us. Don't know right there. We did have some Huskies in the backfield right there and just sort of ran by it.
Looks like it will probably be against North Wilkes. I see him pointing that way, and they're going to mark it off. It's going to be a hold against the Vikings. That will back them up.
Yeah, that's a big call right there. Of course, give them the first down. Now it's going to take it back about 3rd and 5 here. So big penalty right there by the Vikings. Come on, D. Take it. Let's go.
Come on, D. Hold them now.
3rd and 5 for the Vikings.
Come on, D. Sweep. Blitzing it.
And they're going to sweep to that left side. And Huskies try to track it down from behind, but it's going to be close. It's going to be just short, maybe 2 yards short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Vikings.
Yeah, I do like being sort of close to the chains here. It is a good 2 yards right here. 4th and 2, and I would think this team, got to go for it right here. So, this would just be huge. This defense get off the field right here. We're going to have good field position also.
Expect to run behind number 76, and they do, and they will pick up the first down.
Play every time.
And they're just running right behind them, and they're going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, they're just
a lot of flags
right there. I don't know if North Wilkes was running their mouth or we were running their mouth, but there was some flags that went in the air right there, and that'll be a big. This is going to be a big call right here. Looks like it is going to be against the Vikings.
As the rain starts to come down a little bit here in North Wilkes.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against the Vikings.
It is against the Vikings.
It's nice to see them just go the other way for
once. I would assume that it would be a dead ball, so they will. It'll be 1st and 10 after the penalty. So North Wilkes will keep the ball, but it's going to back them way up. So that's a pretty good penalty, a good break here for Ashe County.
They give them a fight?
Yes, no dead ball.
So on first down, the Vikings over the run, and they're going to pick up maybe 5 yards on 2nd down.
Yeah, and the rain's starting to come down harder here, so they're sticking, running behind their, of course, Division I player there, and they're picking up, 4 and 5 yards a carry.
And hand it off on 2nd down. He's going to be close to a first down. A lot of pushing and shoving there toward the end.
Yes, for some reason it's getting a little chippy out there, and I just hope, like I say, I hope
we keep our heads.
Yeah, we don't need to get involved in that.
3rd and about the length of the football.
3rd and 1 for the Vikings. 9:42 to go here in the third quarter. Huskies lead 34-7.
Run, baby, run.
Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. And they look to throw on 3rd down. And Christopherson's with him step for step, and he completed it, and incomplete, out of bounds.
Yeah, it is out of bounds there. Nice, pretty nice throw. Not a whole lot of room. Good coverage by Christopherson again. He's done a good job in his one-on-one coverage here tonight.
Pass will be incomplete, so that'll be 4th.
So it'll be 4th and 1 once again for the Vikings.
I would think you would know where it was going.
Absolutely. And that's where they hand it to.
He
And
didn't get it by much.
yeah, he barely got it.
Get it by much. Much better job there by the Husky defense on that side. We need that play right there on 1st down.
Yeah, we do. Will be enough for a Viking 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 49 for the Vikings. As the rain starts to come down pretty steady here.
It's not real hard, but it is starting to rain. Come on, baby.
Low snap on 1st down. They hand it, and Huskies are right there in the backfield.
Good job by LaCroix. Looks like right there that Hampton dialed up a run blitz to that side, and it worked that time. So that's a pretty good job right there, because they really, just taking it towards I can't
76 Combs.
Combs, and he's, doing a good job.
2nd and 10 for the Vikings. High snap, handled, handoff in the backfield, right up the middle, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, pick up about 3 yards right there. So 3rd and about 7. Of course, and you can't fall asleep on the pass. This is a pretty balanced team here. It'd be interesting call right here. I look for them maybe to throw a pass, but they sort of went to the tight formation come out here in the second half, and looks like they're just going to try to run the football, but we'll see.
Handoff once again to the right side. Huskies are there, but it's going to bring up 4th and 5 maybe.
Yeah, 4th and 5. He's across the 50. Looks like he's going to go for it. He's not going to punt the football right here. And with, down 34-7.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah, you kind of got to go for it right here.
4th and 5, the handoff once again, and the Huskies are right there, and they hang on. Good job, that Huskies defense. Number 32, Ryan Blevins, and we got a fight.
Blevins threw a punch, too. He's gone. If they seen that, it looked like he threw a punch, and we just can't get caught up in that. I mean, I understand, but if he did throw a punch, it looked like to me he threw a punch. He's in danger of getting thrown out of this football game.
So we'll wait and see what the call is with 7:44 to go as the rain comes down here at North Wilkes.
Keep your head! Get caught up in that mess!
And I'm sure that's the thing Coach Hampton's going to talk to him right now. Is, just got to be smart.
You got to be smart. This football game's a long way from over. Of course, we've got a comfortable lead right now. And I mean,
and not only do you want to not do anything for this week, you got to think about next week.
Oh yeah, because if you do something crazy in a game like this, you can't play next week. You can't play for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So and we just don't need that. We got to stay. It's going to be interesting to see what they did see right here.
And it's personal foul. Huskies. Dead ball. Personal foul. North Wilkes. Penalties will offset. 1st down, Huskies.
Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving right there, so they're just going to offset these penalties right here. But we got to do, we got to get our football team calmed down, I think. So, yes, it's dead ball.
First down for them. Is that 3rd down? No, that was 4th. It's our ball! First down was 1st down!
So now they're trying to, it will be 1st down, Ashe County. As the official pointed the wrong direction. Now it'll be 1st and 10 Huskies. It looks like. And now Hampton's just going to try to get them together and get the composure.
Play next week. Play football. Now go out there right now and do your top.
1st and 10, 43. Huskies lead 34-7. 7:44 to go. Hudler in the gun. And just turn around, hands off to Timothy Peterson. And he's got a lot of people in the backfield. He's going to stay on his feet and going to get close back to the line of scrimmage. To mark that 15% chance of rain you were talking about, we got,
It's here, ain't it?
Yeah.
So, like you say, it's going to make rough right now. We need to be in the press box now, but that's okay. Of course, we got to get some time off this clock, run the football. No mistakes here. I don't know if we will, we get 2 back set, and we need to run the football.
And handoff is to Peterson. And he's going to get maybe 5 yards. Good pickup on 2nd down by Peterson.
Yeah, good job right there. So you're 3rd and 6. Rain coming down. Looks like we're making some changes here. I would think we just give it to Peterson again.
It'll be 3rd and 6 with 6:38 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 43-yard line. Hudler's looking to throw on 3rd down and throws across the middle to Shepard. He has enough for the 1st down, and it will be 1st down Huskies.
Nice job there with the just the timing route. We knew where our receiver was going. Pretty good throw in the wet and the catch, and just a good job right there.
Boy, those stands clear.
And Huskies give it to Peterson on 1st down. He's across the right side. He's got a hole down the sideline, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. It would be enough for another Husky 1st down.
So good job right there. Nice run, picked up about 15 yards, and again, doing exactly what we need to do right now. So we just can't make mistakes, and then let's punch this ball in right here.
Will be 1st and 10, ball on the 22. And Peterson on the carry will be stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, he might have got back to, might have lost the yards, might have lost a couple right there. And Peterson's sort of bent over and tired right now, but you got to suck it up right here because you don't want to get tired, and then you got to focus and hold on to the football.
And a penalty, maybe a false start against the Huskies. That'll make it 2nd and 17 now for the Huskies.
Yeah, just, but we still got to be safe with the football, not give them any life or whatever. So we 2 back set. I think we'll hand it to Peterson or maybe Hutch right here.
Handoff is to Peterson. He tries to bounce it outside on the right side. He's got down the sideline, and he barrels ahead. A late flag from the back judge. And I'm not sure where he's throwing it at.
Nice job by Peterson there. It looked like to me when he was going to bounce it, he really wasn't going to get there, but he did. He's a big kid, but he's faster than you think also. So good job.
He's slow getting up, too.
Yeah, he's either cramping.
He's cramping and trying to stretch him out. I felt like he's been trying to cramp all night.
Yeah, he's been a workhorse, and so we got timeout on the field here, and we'll see what happens now. He's up now. He just got a cramp, and
looks like the penalty is against the Huskies. Must have been a hold.
Yeah, so that play's going to come back. We've had a few plays tonight that took away some big plays for us. It's not been, we played a good game, but it's not been the cleanest game that we've played this year.
So it will be 3rd and 17 for the Huskies. Although I think it will be 2nd. Scoreboard has 3rd. As they still stretch out Peterson. So with 5:27 to go here in the third, Huskies still lead 34-7, trying to get their first points of the second half.
Yeah, and just a good drive here. We've had a couple of penalties. Just took some good plays off, but got a good drive going here. And one thing about it, we're taking some points off the board, and we just got to continue to be smart with the football and not really do. You know, what I'm trying to say is don't start turning the ball over and let this team get back in it. So.
Yeah, we have ran quite a bit of time off here in the third quarter.
You know, the Vikings come out and run a good drive there, and we've talked before about this defense. A lot of times they do bend, but they end up stiffening up, not breaking, and that's what they done on that drive. Of course, North had a couple of penalties that hurt them on the drive too, but they took 4 or 5 minutes off the clock, and with the score the way it is, you know, we just want the clock to run.
Yeah, just run that clock. So it's 2nd and 17, ball in the 34 of the Huskies. Hudler comes out and hands it off to LaCroix, and he's got a hole. He breaks it back across the middle, and big run on second down for LaCroix. He's going to get him back maybe 7 yards, probably a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, nice job by LaCroix right there. Good job by the offensive line once again. So going to bring 3rd and 10. We did pass it last time, 3rd and 10. Looks like be interesting to see what we do right here.
3rd and 10. Hudler looks to throw. He's got Shepard wide open, and he's completed at the 5 and down to about the 4-yard line. Good throw and catch from Hudler to Shepard.
Oh, yeah, nice. Once again, offensive line, plenty of time, and Shepard come wide open and makes a good catch and almost gets that thing in there. So, once again, just a good job right there.
So 1st and goal for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun, turns around, hands it to LaCroix. He's going to keep it, and Hudler will get into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, he done it once in the first half, and that's something that he needs to do a little more of. That's a good time to pick that because they really crashed in on the fullback or the tailback back there, which we've been getting it in. Just a good job right there. Another great job by the offensive line. Can't say it enough. Them seniors up there, and of course you got one junior that seemed to fit right in with them, but they're just doing a well of a job. Harmon and Peaches and Jesse Kemp and, of course, Hunter Knight and Baldwin are just really doing an excellent job up there for this team. And it's on the pass and the run. Luke's had a lot of time to throw the football, and we've opened holes for him to run, so you can't say a whole lot more. The offense has done good, except for the few penalties.
That gives Hudler 4 touchdowns on the night, 3 throwing and 1 running.
Yeah, and good job there, and you know that's all good. But I mean, I know the boy, and people might say they don't believe this or whatever, but we talk a lot, and all he wants to do is win football games. I mean, they've won 6 games the last 2 years. We're getting ready to go total. Getting ready, hopefully, if nothing crazy happens here with 1 more quarter left, we're going to be 5-2 and 3-0 in the league. So, and I'm going to say all the seniors are that way. And this bunch, I mean, I'm going to say it again. I know all these kids well. They're good kids, raised right, and they've hung in there. They've been through some hard times, and it's just good to see. As Hampton likes to say, they've kept working, and now they're starting to get paid a little bit.
Absolutely. And Peterson will come on for the PAT as Cold Iron runs on late.
Attempt a point after touchdown.
So the PAT is up and is good. That brings the score 41-7 Ashe County. We'll take another look at that Luke Hudler run on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Yeah. So, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary took the Huskies 9 plays. They went 65 yards, 3-yard touchdown run for Luke Hudler. Timothy Peterson added the extra point. That is your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. With 4:29 left in the third quarter, that brings your score, your Ashe County Huskies 41, North Wilkes Vikings 7.
So we'll see the Huskies come out to kick the ball off. Peterson comes out to kick off for the Huskies. Peterson will kick off from the 40.
And let's see, Hampton's standing down here in the corner, and that's sort of been he found him.
And he kicks it toward him, but it's going to go out of bounds. So they will take over on the 35.
That'll be
Hampton sort of looking at him like, well, that ain't what we want.
That wasn't exactly what they wanted. Got the direction right.
Yeah, got the direction right. Just kicked it a little hard, but pretty decent job right there. Of course, they're going to probably take the ball, at the 35? So,
and Mark, there's one thing we talked about earlier. We hadn't seen Austin Poe play a lot of safety. He's going into safety here, and with 4:29 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, just curious to see. I don't see
Shepard standing over on the sideline.
Okay, maybe Shepard's just getting a rest. He did get a little dinged up there at the beginning of the game, but he's putting Poe at corner. Shepard's been playing both ways, so getting a fresh player out there is not a bad idea. And you got,
it gives the sophomore some experience.
Yeah, and you're swapping them. Two pretty daggone good players right there. So
there's no drop off at all.
And looks like North is going to stay in this tight formation.
Yeah, they're just pretty happy running behind number 76, and they're going to do that. And Ashe is really kind of okay with them just running right behind them. It's a lot of clock.
I think so. I mean, they don't want them to pick up 5 and 6 yards of carry, but they're pretty good with that.
But if you're North and you're down 41-7, and you're only getting 3 and 4 yards at a time. Yeah. I mean, something's got to change eventually.
Yeah, and they come out with the spread, and the quarterback has had some success throwing the ball. But get this defense some credit. When they done that in the first half, we was all over the guy.
Yeah, and there we are in the backfield. Number 32, that's Blevins in the backfield once again.
Yeah, Blevins has played a heck of a game. And one thing I like on this drive is, and maybe, I'm sure the North coach settled his kids down. And, of course, we could hear Coach Hampton over here telling his kids, to settle down and just play football. So it looks like maybe we got all that out of there because we just need to keep hitting them and keep playing football.
3:33 to go here in the third, and they're going to hand it off once again. And there's Logan Richardson to meet. Almost took the handoff.
He about could have. If he'd have looked, he might could have took the handoff right there. Just another great job by Logan Richardson. Fourth down and bringing up a punt situation. Going to let Poe go back here to take it back, which he's giving Shepard a break here, it looks like. But we still need to be smart in the rain, be smart in the football, and just, not make any mistakes.
As Poe walks up to the 35. Low punt. He's got a lot of trouble with it. The Huskies just missed it. And it falls. That's about the 48-yard line. The Huskies will take over.
I tell you, Logan Richardson has been close on a lot of these punts tonight. He's played a well of a football.
He's played probably his best game of the year so far.
So he's played a well of a football game here tonight. So be interesting to see what this Husky offense comes out and do. I'm thinking they're going to try to establish the run. We didn't throw it but 2 times the last time we had it in 9 plays. So we're just going to try to establish the run and then get some time off the clock and see if we can score again.
Butler looks to throw. He's got Poe open now. Tries to get it to him, and incomplete. And we got a penalty. Looks like it's going to be pass interference against North Wilkes.
Yeah, that was a pretty good sort of surprise there that we did come out and throw on first down. But as we have said once too many times, it's pretty aggressive staff, and I guess they're just trying to. It wouldn't be a 42-point lead, would it?
What'd they call that on there?
No.
One area going back to the line of scrimmage. Pass interference against Michael. To a 15-yard spot foul. Marking off against the Vikes.
Loose ball. Goes back to the line.
So 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. Huskies lead 41-7. Hudler in the gun. Peterson to his left. And if fakes the handoff to Peterson, going to throw once again, and he throws a dart across to Cold Iron. Cold Iron turns up the field, and he's down to the 20-yard line. And this line is just giving him all kinds of time.
All kinds of time, and North Wilkes is leaving the middle of the field wide open. They have not adjusted to that at all. And we're hitting receivers in the wide and just wide open. And it's like you say, it's pretty easy when the quarterback. It's raining, and that boy's got a clean jersey. I mean, he needs to take them boys and shake all their fans. He's got a real clean jersey. So
1st and 10 Huskies.
1st and 10 Huskies. Hudler and Peterson get confused, so Hudler's just going to keep it and slide down.
You can't call that a penalty.
And now a late flag comes in.
yeah, flag on the play.
Probably a hole, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Killed a guy.
Looked like a little bit of a busted play right there. So we done don't hush.
And another flag.
No, there ain't no sense in y'all out there running your mouth.
And we'll see what the flag is.
Against.
Yeah, Coach, I don't know. I think we got a late flag for talking. Could have been North Wilkes, but and Hampton's pleading with the kid.
Now they're pointing to North. Been a lot of flags in this game.
We've had a lot of flags in this game, and looks like we're going to back up here.
That's for the holding.
Yeah, we may have a live ball and a dead ball, so if we do that, they'll back this one up, and then if the dead ball is against North Wilkes, they'll mark it.
And it's dead ball, unsportsmanlike against North.
So we will mark this penalty off too. It'll be Ashe County's ball.
Roll the purple in, roll the white.
We got some fans up here just really giving these guys a hard time, and they've done that just
just like they're supposed to.
Done exactly what they're supposed to do. So North Wilkes is going to call a timeout right here. It's going to be 1st down Ashe.
First charge timeout.
So North Wilkes is going to take a timeout. That was the busted play before that.
Okay. Yeah, just, yeah. Yeah, just like you say, a lot of flags. Coach Hampton's wanting to talk to him and just get an explanation right there. But don't look like the official really wants to talk to him. So don't know what's going to happen here, but
to me, Mark, it feels like there's only 2:18 left in the fourth, but we're still just into the third.
We're in this third quarter. I mean, yeah, we got a good, comfortable lead.
Let's go, Huskies!
Rain's kind of clearing everybody out.
Yeah, so, cleared that North Wilkes sideline out. Well, this Husky fans
They're sticking with it.
in there pretty good, but so let's just see what happens here.
So with 2:18 to go here in the third quarter, 1st and 10 from the 16. Hudler in the gun. Four wide receivers. And handoffs to Peterson. He breaks one tackle. He tries to bounce it outside. Cuts back. He's broken free. He's trying to get into the end zone, and he is in. And that was just a great hard run by Timothy Peterson.
Sure was. Got some pretty good blocking, but he done some of that on his own. And he's, when we've said it before, he's really good after contact. So good. I got nothing but praise for this team again here tonight, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am shocked that this score is 47-7.
Yeah, it looks like the Huskies are gonna go for two here.
I'm not saying that we couldn't. I just thought it'd be a little closer than this.
Yeah, we really, when we talked on the way down, thought it would be like a shootout. And Huskies will go for two, try to get to 42 points and get the continuous clock. Hudler in the gun. He shifts Peterson over to his left. Looks to throw. And it is incomplete. Shepard had it. Good defensive play by North Wilkes.
Yeah, they broke on that pretty good, and they watch film too. And on our 2-point conversions, that is a play we run a lot. That little quick slant there, so we just didn't connect on it. But we're still in great shape.
So we'll take another look at that Timothy Peterson run on our K&K Stitch and Screen Instant Replay.
Your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies went 60 yards on 4 plays. It ended in a 20-yard touchdown run from Timothy Peterson. 2-point conversion pass attempt fell incomplete. That is your Ashe County Ford drive summary. With 21 seconds left in the third quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 47, North Wilkes Vikings 7.
Peterson set to kick the ball off for the Huskies. Hampton's not really standing anywhere in particular. Looks like he's just going to kick this one deep. And he's going to be taking that at about the 15-yard line. And a great tackle right there. Number 32, Ryan Blevins.
Ryan Blevins.
Blevins has played a great game tonight.
Pardon?
Blevins has played a great game tonight.
Yeah, he has played a real good game. Been all over the place. I was sort of worried there on the pushing and shoving. Maybe he just shoved, but it looked like a punch there. So, but anyway, yeah, he played a great game. He's had a great year.
Yes. And handoff once again to the left side. And there comes another flag. Now, Mark, is that something that they can go back and review later on? You know, you see that in college and NFL all the time. In high school, they don't.
No, they ain't got no replay or something. No, they couldn't review that.
Be holding against the Vikings. And what has seemed like the longest third quarter in history. It seems like the longest third quarter in history.
Oh, yes. A lot of flags is the reason being. You know, we've had the clock running some of the days. It's just been a boatload of flags here in the third quarter.
So we'll bring up 1st and 15 from the 22 for the Vikings. Huskies lead 47-7. Minute 54 to go in the third quarter.
There you go. Make a tackle.
And the Huskies right there in the backfield once again. And a late flag again.
Yeah, we're coming over the top right there. We just got to let up. I think that's going to be on us. But Logan Richardson in there again on that tackle.
Yeah, he's had a lot of tackles tonight, and a lot of tackles for losses.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 5-yard face mask right there. So, which you don't like a penalty, but it's not the big one. So, and I'm sure, you know, it must have just been a rake here. But, again, we got a whole nother quarter. This sidelines needs to stay in this thing and got to finish.
Bring up 2nd and 11 for the Huskies, or the Vikings, excuse me. And handoff up the middle, and not a lot of running room there.
Go that way.
And now to Linderman. Driven up by number 33, Zach Baer.
Zach Baer in the tackle for the Huskies.
2nd and 11 upcoming for the Vikings.
Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Vikings. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Hand off once again. And Huskies, they've kind of just stood their own here late in the third.
Yeah, just they're hanging in there. I mean, you know, they still ain't good, but well, once we get out of the third quarter, we give up 7 points, and if we could, you know, 1:04 here left in the third in the last 7 quarters of football. So.
Out at the 26-yard line.
We're at 3rd and 8. And handoff is to number 4 around that left side. And just not a lot of running room right now for the Vikings.
They're picking up 2 and 3 yards, and like we said earlier, that's fine with us. They're going to have to punt the football again here. So we'll see.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Still be marked short.
So we just have to see what happens here. Looks like just a score update here. Elkin is still leading Wilkes Central 17-14. No, it says here that's a final. Elkin has beat Wilkes Central, if this is correct, 17-14.
Wow, that's a big win for Elkin after coming off this shutout loss to Ashe County last week. And, well, Ashe County may have got a piece of that one.
Peter, stay away.
And it will roll dead and going to give Ashe County phenomenal field position.
Phenomenal field position. We just need to get this clock out right here. And I tell you, and I said it, I've had people walk up to me this week and, you know, wow, I thought Elkin was supposed to be better than that. So right there shows you that Elkin is a good football team.
They're better than what they play.
And I guess I've been a little maybe downtrodden at some, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. This Husky ain't got a bad football team. There's a lot of football to be played, but they're playing some good football right now.
Hudler in the gun and another flag.
Flying ferociously here.
Mark, we talked to the beginning of the year. We thought the defense would be better, but I don't think any of us expected them to play this good.
Oh, man, I tell you, no way. No way. So it does look like we're going to start with a penalty right here. So
and it's against North.
Okay.
This poor guy spotting the ball has walked around. He's walked a lot of steps tonight.
Yeah, he's probably getting spun around, worried which way to go here. So now we got another conference going on here. So we just, I don't know, this third quarter has turned into a screeching halt.
Man, has it ever. This has been the longest 11 seconds ever. And now we'll finally get going. Huskies lead 47-7. 11.4 seconds to go. Hudler in the gun. Bunch receivers to the left. And handoff is to Peterson, and he's got to make one guy miss, makes another guy miss. Nowhere to go there.
No, they've done a good job.
He's not going to make all them miss.
Wilkes, and but one thing I noticed right there, he realized when he couldn't get no more, he put two hands on that football. So
yeah, that's good to see.
That's good ball security right there. So just a good job. We finally got the third quarter over with.
So at the end of 3, Huskies lead 47-7. We'll be back in the fourth quarter in Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
So welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at North Wilkes High School where the Huskies lead North Wilkes 47-7. And Mark, as we start the fourth quarter, we did hear over the PA announcement that
we can
Elkin, confirmed Elkin has beat Wilkes Central.
I mean, and like I say, anybody, this league's pretty daggone even. Anybody can come through this thing, I think.
And Elkin's a tough team at home. They played at home tonight.
Yeah, they did play at home, so and Wilkes Central's got to come up to our place next week.
And Hudler hands off to Peterson on second down. He's got a huge hole. And what was going to be a horse collar, but he broke through it.
Yeah, I guess if you
don't actually get tackled, it's not a horse collar.
Yeah, you got to sort of pull him down. He couldn't pull him down. Another great open hole and just a hard run by Peterson.
And now we'll see LaCroix come in for the Huskies. 11:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Probably see a lot of ground game here for the Huskies.
I would think so.
And handoff is to LaCroix up the middle. And another flag. Man, just another flag.
Where that come from, that's going to be holding. Yeah, these guys, I mean, now they're just, and it wasn't as bad in the first half.
No.
I don't know, but they've really thrown a lot of flags in
as an official, Mark, when you did it, and it scores 47-7, you're in the fourth quarter, do you keep it in your pocket?
I think you keep it in your pocket a little more, but
the obvious one.
It is the obvious one, and if it affects the play, that hold where it was thrown affected the play for a 5-yard run, you got to throw it.
Right.
With the 5-yard penalty marked off, that'll bring up second and short.
Luke Hudler makes a great read right there and cuts back into the end zone. That is a great read on that zone read by Hudler as they crash down on LaCroix. And we got an injured Viking player down.
Yeah, another good job right there. Pulled that thing right out at the last second, which was a good job. got it in the end zone, makes it 53-7. So now we will have a running clock.
Yeah, and we'll take a break here as they tend to this injured Viking player. We're back. Skies on HT Game of the Week after the break.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at North Wilkes High School where the Huskies now lead 53-7 with 11:20 to go in the fourth quarter as Timothy Peterson will come on for the PAT. And the PAT is no good. Look good from here, but it's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, it sure is. It did. I mean, it had enough leg on it. Just looked like it slipped out the upright there.
So we'll take another look on that Luke Hudler touchdown run on our K&K Stitch Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 60 yards, took them 5 plays, and a 5-yard touchdown run by Luke Hudler, and the extra point by Peterson was missed. So that was your Ashe County Ford drive summary with 11:21 left in the fourth quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 53, your North Wilkes Vikings 7.
Look at some other area scores. East Wilkes is still up on Star Mountain with a lot of points put up tonight, 38-24. Ashe, of course, up 53-7. Watauga leads Hickory 36-23. There's been a lot of offense in that game.
Yeah, that's been a good game. My buddy over here was telling me it was actually 29-23 there a little minute ago, so Watauga must have stuck another one on.
And Madison and Avery are tied at 34 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Avery County's, of course, had a long year so far, but they got a winnable game tonight.
And the kickoff return, and they kind of run into each other. And there's the Huskies. Looks like Ryan Blevins once again.
Yeah, Ryan and also Hunter Knight right there. But this, I know they're excited, but we must keep our head right here, especially if North Wilkes. And I'm not saying they're going to try to do anything, but we just got to keep our head right here. This situation like this sort of worries me a little bit.
10:53, and now that clock will just roll. Vikings have it 1st and 10. And, man, the pace of this game just kind of come to a screech. And handoff on first down as they try to run behind their big guy, and he's just out just pushing people. He runs pretty good.
Oh, he's a load, man. I mean, you know, a lot of times you expect the kid to have a belly on him, lack of a better way to say, like I do. He's a well-cut kid. I mean, he's 6.
You're saying you're not well-cut, Hud?
I know. And 285, and I mean, there's not a whole lot of body fat on there neither. He's a well-put-together young man.
I mean, you don't get a Division I scholarship offer if you're not.
No, you don't.
As they're going to go under center. Oh, no, standing again. And handoff once again. And there's just maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, and like I say, we're fine with this. Just keep playing, keep tackling, keep playing hard, and keep your cool.
I believe about the only people left on the North Wilkes sideline now, Mark, is the parents.
Yeah, they pretty much cleared out when the rain started. So, some Ashe people have left, but they still, a lot of them still here.
And low snap, they're going to fall on it. And that will bring up 4th down. 4th and short now.
Well, it's going back and move up 4th and 5. He's going to punt the football here, and I would expect that we will just come out and probably going to get to see Dylan Hutchins here a little bit and just hand the ball off and keep running.
See Kai Christopherson back for the Huskies. His first time returning tonight. 8:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Huskies still lead 53-7. Low snap, and the Huskies are right there. And they're going to pick it up. And Keaton Witherspoon may return it for a touchdown. And it will be a touchdown Huskies, a late flag over there, and then another flag.
And, I mean, he just took a touchdown away right there. He didn't need to do nothing back there, but he did hit the kid way back behind the play, and that's just not smart. You got too many officials watching that. Just not a smart play right there. So, great job by the Huskies. Good job by Keenan picking that thing up and running it in, but then we just don't have a very smart play behind the play.
So that will bring it back.
Why's the clock stop? Run the clock!
So with 8:25 to go, they're going to conference once again. They've conferenced a lot tonight, Mark.
Pardon?
They've conferenced a lot tonight.
Especially in this second half. I mean, it's just been whatever. But, of course, that is going to take it away. I guess, will it give them a first? No, it will be Husky football. So my big thing here is let's just get this clock rolling and let's get out of here. So
We're on offense. Come on, guys.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
let's go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Get that clock rolling.
Clock does finally start running. Hudler in the gun. Hands it off to Dylan Hutchinson up to the left side. He's still on his feet. And you're going to take several people to bring down Hutch.
Yeah, Hutch is a tough little runner there. So good job there by Hutch. Like you said, picked up, about 3 yards. And he drug a couple of them there. Big thing here is just good ball security. And of course, I've said it 100 times here a minute.
Now Hutch has to come off. His helmet came off. Nope, I think he got it fixed.
A cell phone that has been found in the men's restroom. Cell phone found in the men's restroom. If you have lost your cell phone, please come to the press box
Got mine.
and identify it.
7:26 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Huskies lead 53-7. Just trying to get out of here with a win tonight. High snap, hand off to Hutch once again. He's got a huge hole up the middle. He's still on his feet up to the 25, 24-yard line.
I tell you what, we're going to have to start calling Mr. Hutchinson the closer, ain't we?
We may be.
Yeah, just a good job right there. Again, though, you got to give the line credit. Just a great job with the offensive line.
Now we see some subs coming in for the
Yeah,
line.
a few defensive players play some offensive players, getting these guys off of here. Of course, Harmon and Peaches, I've said it all night. The offensive line has played really, really great tonight. Just absolutely awesome. Like I said, Hudler's got a clean jersey. That's a good thing.
Hutch has a huge hole. And he may get into the end zone. He's getting close. And it looks like he's going to be down to about the 3-yard line.
This in, again, you put two subs in and they're still open those. But you did trade 2 seniors for 2 more seniors.
Yeah, that's just nice when you can do that.
See, and I'm not trying to rub anything in, but it would be great to see Dylan stick one in right.
Yeah, he's done all the dirty work all year.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it. He plays that blocking back position, and he helps Mr. Peterson get a lot of yards, too.
And Hutch takes it. He's met in the backfield. And they were determined not to let Hutch score on that play.
Yeah, they sort of just got him there in the backfield. He lost a yard, I guess, but down there close and just want that clock to run.
Take it to Hutch.
Yeah, maybe a yard on the play.
5:27 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Huskies still lead 53-7. 2nd and goal now for the Huskies. And off is to Hutch once again. He cuts it back and a flag.
I'm gonna make a comment here, and I don't know what happened, but
Holding.
Hutch gets in right there. I don't think this officiating crew really wants us to score again.
I don't think they do either. I didn't see a
whole lot right there. But, when we're just sitting back running the football, I mean, that's all we're doing is handing the ball off. Same play every time. But anyway, it's going to back it up a little. Big thing here is let's get the clock off.
4:52 now left in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Brings up second and long for the second goal. Butler in the gun, 4 wide receivers. Hutch moves to his left. Hand it to Dylan Hutchinson once again. He breaks several tackles. He's still on his feet. And he will get in another flag. And we'll wait and see the call.
Excuse me there, but I think that's, I'm like my buddy here standing next to me, Mr. Jerry Kemp. I think that's a face mask on the tackle there, hopefully, because there wasn't really too many linemen around right there.
And they're going to conference once again. And they've stopped the clock again.
Yeah, and I thought the clock ran continuously regardless of what was going on, but
and it's a face mask against North Wilkes.
Mr. Hutch going to get a touchdown there.
Still haven't seen the...
About 40, 45. Is that terrible punt?
Yeah.
No.
And it is a touchdown. They still haven't put the points on the board.
Now they do have the clock back running.
They never did put the points on the board.
As you leave the old ball yard this evening, we'd like to ask you to please hit blue.
And now Timothy Peterson on for the PAT.
We'd like to thank the Wilkes County Sheriff's Department.
Kick is up, and it is good. All right, we're going to score 60-7. Ashe County. We'll take another look at that Dylan Hutchinson run on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took them 6 plays. They went 40 yards, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Dylan Hutchinson carried the ball every time. But nice 10-yard run for Dylan Hutchinson. The extra point was good. And that brings, with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game, your score now with 3:53 left in the game is Ashe County 60, North Wilkes Vikings 7.
So with 3:53, and I still can't believe the clock has stopped once again. And then all the games, we've been in a lot of continuous clock games on both sides. And it always just keeps running.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here. And I'm going to say this, if I'm on the North Wilkes coaching side, I want the clock to run. I want to
get out of here before somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Wet football field, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
everything you do here at North Wilkes.
And Peterson kicks it off, taking it at the 20, up across the 30, and tackled at about the 32-yard line.
Yep, tackled there, and defense going to come back out here.
Touchdown.
I don't think so.
Here at Rainer Stadium, 7 o'clock kickoff time.
So defense going to come out here, and I don't know. We said earlier, the player of the game. What do you think?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I like to give it to the whole defense, but if I had to pick one person on the defense, I'd probably pick Logan Richardson.
Let's say the whole defense and Logan Richardson were the great big old star beside his name. He played a well of a football game. Everybody played a well of a football game, offensively and defensively.
And you can't take anything away on the Huskies' offense. I mean, Peterson had 3 touchdowns. Luke had 5 touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, and Poe had a touchdown. Yeah. Cold Iron had a touchdown.
Shepherd had
a touchdown. And just a great overall team effort. And like I say, I am really shocked that the score is this bad. But you know what? We got a pretty daggone good football team with a lot of football left to be played, though. And,
big game at home next week.
Oh, big game. Wilkes Central, after getting upset on the road, is going to be ill. It's our homecoming. And, so on. So that ought to pump us up a little. But we know that Wilkes Central team will be good.
Yeah, big homecoming next week for the, was it 16 seniors we have? 12 seniors?
16 seniors.
Radio Network.
And, of course, I don't think that we've won a homecoming game in the last couple of years. I don't really remember. But anyway, like I say, just really tickled with the football team so far. Like we said, we come down here, and me and Luke talked about it the other night. The big thing was let's get out of here at 5-2 and 3-0 in the league and see if we can squeeze off another one next week.
It's been a long time since the Huskies been 5-2 overall.
And 3-0 in the league.
3-0, yeah.
Sure has.
Probably since, I guess, the Connor Bauer days.
Probably so.
And handoff once again with 1:45 to go. Huskies still swarming to the football.
Yeah, let's go ahead and say it.
And a flag. They threw him down at the end.
He probably shouldn't have. But anyway, hey, let's go ahead and say it. 1:32, clock running. This Husky defense has given up 7 points in their last 8 quarters of football.
Against two good teams.
Against two good teams, I mean. And this offense here, unless I looked at the stats wrong, are averaging 26 points a game. And just to give up 7.
Wins a lot of football games.
Wins a lot of football games.
I remember it wasn't that long ago. We were talking about we were averaging 35 points a game, but we were giving up 53.
Oh, yeah, you got to give Coach Hampton and this staff a lot of credit. I mean, they've just done a marvelous job with the defense. And the offense struggled a little earlier, but now it looks like we may really be finding our groove. So it's just awesome to see.
So 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Handoff once again. And it gets across the 50. And another flag.
Come on, be smarter than that.
And Drake, they're going to call Drake Elliott.
They're stupid on all.
And now the clock running 18 seconds. So we're just going to try to get out of here. Hopefully they don't even snap the ball again.
Here and like I say, just a great overall win for the Huskies.
And there will not be another snap. So your final here from North Wilkes. The Huskies 60, North Wilkes 7. For Mark Hudler, I am Dusty Farmer, and we'll see you next week for homecoming in Ashe County on our Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.